Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
First, to understand our question, the program has to accept the integer n and then the name and quantity of n fruits as the input and then print the total count and the total quantity of the n fruits, and also it must print the name and quantity of each fruit separated by colon, and then it must delete the next fruit and print the total count and total quantity of the n fruits. So the program has to accept the integer n and the name and quantity of n fruits, and it must print the total count and total quantity of these n fruits and print the name and quantity. So here total count is the n and the quantity is the total quantity. So and then we have to print the name and quantity of each fruit separated by colon, and then we have to delete the xth fruit and then print the total count and total quantity of these n fruits. So we'll take our first test case. In this test case we have 4 fruits and our x is 3. So now we have to print the total count and total quantity. So the total count of fruits is 4 because we have 4 types of fruits, and the quantity, that is the total quantity, is 10 plus 5 plus 15 plus 4, which is 34. And then we have to print the name and the quantity of fruits separated by colon. So like this, and then we have to delete the third fruit because here our x is 3. So when we delete mango, which has the quantity of 15 fruits, the count also will be decremented by 1 as a fruit get reduced. So count becomes 3 and the total quantity will become 34 minus 15, which is 19. So the updated count and the total quantity will be in our output. So this will be the output of this program. Now let us solve our program. From fruit we'll import the class fruit, and then we'll get the integer n, and then we'll have a list of fruits, and when we'll iterate over and get the name and quantity, and then we'll have the instance of the class fruit with name and the total quantity of the fruit, and then we'll append them to fruits, and then we'll print the count and the total quantity of the fruit, and then we'll get the x and pass the function delete fruits x minus 1, and then again we'll print the object, and finally we'll print the count and total quantity. So now in this class fruit we will have, our first step is to define a constructor to get the count and the total quantity. So there will be 0 initially. So as I said, now we have to get a constructor to get the name and quantity. So def initialization of self comma name comma quantity. Here we'll have name equal to name and then self dot quantity equal to quantity, and then to update the count and the total quantity, whenever we'll get the name and the total quantity of the fruits, so fruit dot count will be incremented by 1 and the total quantity will be incremented with the quantity of the fruits, that is quantity of each fruits. And then after this we'll have the delete function to delete the xth fruit. So this delete will have the self, and here the count will be reduced to 1 as we are going to delete fruit. So count will be reduced to 1 and the total quantity will also be reduced by that self dot quantity. So after this we have to print the object directly from the class. So for this we'll have to override the str of the self, and here we'll just return self dot name separated by a colon and then self dot quantity. So here we are converting it to str as it is in integer, and then they are separated by a colon. So this will give us the desired output.